You have got to stop rejecting yourself. And I'm saying this to myself before we start this vlog. The pursuit of greatness is oftentimes making me, and I'm sure a lot of us, lose our own sense of identity. Post the content, create the art, let it become something, and stop deleting it if it doesn't work out. All we're doing is rejecting ourselves and rejecting our inner child. Maybe we've been programmed to believe we are not great unless there's some sort of suffering. At least I have. And I don't want to spend too much time focusing on the ambition of being great, that we not only hurt people in the process, but it's also at the expense of me losing myself. Hi guys, I'm so excited to be back. This is just a regular, boring day in my life. There's nothing extraordinary about this vlog, but this is me on my pursuit of greatness, and I'm so excited to be back. Let's get into the vlog. I just want to understand the timeline of like how it goes to like, purchase like this place. I feel like that's just like the one thing that I would need.
Depending on like if you do the construction loan. Okay.
All right, well, let me know if you need help with any of that stuff because I don't mind.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Love you.
All right, love you too. Bye. Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube. I've been pretty MIA. I know I have been, but I've been collecting my thoughts. There's been just so many changes. One thing that I've been just trying to do a lot more of is like, I've been like trying to write more. I'm reading this book called The Artist's Way, and it's not a hard book to read, but like the way that like it reads you fulfilled. There's like some notes that I actually took on it that I want to talk about. I want to lead this like entire YouTube with a quote from this book. It's so good. Y'all are gonna lose y'all's mind when y'all hear it. Okay. We mourn the self we abandon. We greet the self as we might greet a lover at the end of a long and costly war. That's a quote by Julia Cameron, and I feel like the number one thing I'm trying to prioritize in my life right now is focusing on my child. My artist is my child, and it needs to be fed. I just ask myself all the time, like, what is being great costing me? And I wasn't really gonna fully open up about this, but like I've just been going through a lot of emotions, and I feel like okay, Lana, I feel like I'm like finding myself in this new way and this new path. It's like all the things I thought I wanted, I no longer wanted, and I'm really excited to reinvent myself. I just think like whenever I think of like Q2 and like preparing for like the next couple of months of the year, I think about breaking my life down into like these smaller goals, which I've always talked about, and understanding and realizing you are exactly who you think you are. Like the podcast that we've just relaunched again, it's been killing it, and I've just been really trying to feed my artist child, which is writing. So I'm excited to just be back on Substack and to actually just be writing. I wasn't even on Substack, but to just actually be writing and prioritizing my life and like prioritizing myself and not trying to be anything else. I think sometimes we as creatives, we have a tendency to like delete things that aren't doing well. And I feel like I've seen myself do that a lot on social media or TikTok, because if it doesn't do well and I decide to delete it, what I'm doing is I'm actually denying myself. I'm denying my existence. I'm denying my art by telling myself that I am not good enough. And if you keep telling yourself you're not good enough, to what extent and how much are we killing our identity to be fully accepted? Like it's just crazy. There's like this episode I was watching with Janell Roberts and Khloe Kardashian. Y'all, Khloe Kardashian's podcast is so good. I'm not gonna hold you to it. I'll like put like a little like link down below of like that episode. But it was really life-changing to listen to it, because it really is just about denying yourself and just learning how to kind of let go and just flow and kind of let things be. And I thought maybe I could just take you guys along with me for a couple of days. Today we're at home, and today's just gonna be a little bit more homey, and then I actually I just got the Forma Pilates thing, which is insane. So I'm doing that tonight, and like you have to have like a recommendation to get in Forma Pilates. I don't know how I got the recommendation, but the classes are expensive, so I'm excited to go to that. And then tomorrow we're going to the beauty shop, and we're just all in preparation. I feel like you have to stay ready so you don't have to get ready. It's all about being in preparation of like what God has for you and what God has for your life. And right now is the time to hone in and like lean into your artist and accept your artist, and not be so hard on your artist, because your artist self needs you. Your artist self is your inner child. So if you keep denying your artistic self, like if you keep telling the artist in you that it isn't good enough, eventually you start to like lose your identity in a sense, you know? So I'm really excited. I think what I'm going to do is charge my computer for a bit so I can get back to writing. And while the computer is charging, we do need to tidy up a little bit, because it is a little bit of a mess in the penthouse. So I think for Q2, you always have to tidy up your space and prepare for blessings. I wish this was an extravagant vlog, but it's not. We're just gonna be chilling together. So yeah, let's just get into it. Y'all, I have to show you these gorgeous roses my husband actually got me for our 8-year anniversary, which is crazy. Let me show you them. Oh, how beautiful. They're stunning. I love them. There's just something about red roses. There's just something about flowers. I don't care what any girl says. We love flowers. Just accept them, you know? They smell so good. They're so beautiful. And then I also got these too. These are also really nice too. So I'm just surrounded around flowers. They're so nice. It's so weird being in a relationship for such a long time and being married right now. I don't want to say weird because I don't think that's the right word, but I don't know. Like, I'm very grateful. They're beautiful. They're gorgeous. Put them back on the table. Flowers are beautiful. They're gorgeous. But I do want to have like a transparent moment about my health. I just want to tell you right now that like, if you're not eating enough, you will gain weight. Your body will store fat. I actually went to the doctor recently because I've just been feeling off for a while, like for a couple of years now. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't work out enough. I hardly work out. I've been actually regularly working out for the last 2 weeks, and that's why I've been a little bit MIA, because I've been trying to get my mind right. I don't eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner at all. I eat like once a day. I'm not on supplements. I don't put minerals in my water, none of that. I've been getting so much compliments and so many comments about my skin. I'm literally completely done with bloating. Like, I don't have any bloating anymore. And you guys, like, I went and got this full blood panel, and it told me everything that I was deficient in. The answer for my deficiency was for me to get on GLP-1, which I thought was insane, because like, I don't even think I'm a candidate for GLP-1. I just think it's crazy that they're just like handing that shit out like it's just like little Oreos and stuff. Like, it was insane. So I ended up doing my own personal research, and I went home with my panels. I found out that I was folate deficient. I found out that I was not receiving vitamin D. I found out my cortisol levels were high. If your cortisol levels are high, it's because you're not managing and maintaining stress properly. Being a business owner, it is so stressful, and I'm finding myself like realizing that that's something that I don't want to do anymore. And I think the reason why I'm coming to that conclusion is because there's no time for self in it, and it's also affecting my physical and mental health. It's affecting my health to the point that like I can't even like take the time out to take care of myself. And they say like starting a business is like having a baby. I'm not ready for motherhood, and shout out to the moms that do this, because I don't even know how you can find time in your life to exist for yourself. Because yeah, so I want to show you some supplements. I started taking this berberine, which is thorn. Apparently this is nature's Ozempic. I've been noticing a difference. I've only been taking it for a week or so. They say they say after 3 weeks, 3 months or so, you start noticing a difference. But I've been taking this thorn stuff. This is not sponsored, by the way. This has been helping me go to the bathroom. Another thing that I've been taking is niacin. Y'all, the first time I took niacin, I had to call 911 on myself, because, kid you not, like I was like, Luke, you gotta call 911 right now. The first time I took niacin, what niacin does is it opens up your blood vessels, and it helps with blood flow, and it just really helps with vitamin B. So if you're super deficient, you're gonna really feel it. But what happened to me when I took niacin was I had immediate flushing, which is apparently normal. Your face gets bloodshot red, your skin feels super itchy, and it lasts for about 30 minutes. You almost go into this euphoria, but it's so uncomfortable because your body is like, I don't know how to explain, like you feel it. It's insane. You feel it instantly. So I've been on that, and after a couple of days or so, you get used to it. It took me 3 days to get used to it. Another thing that I've been taking religiously is my Armra. I've been on top of my collagen supplements. This is my favorite collagen powder. I take 4 scoops a day. It's helped with my skin. It's helped with my bloating. It's just helped so much. It's helped me go to the bathroom. I'm taking my probiotics, and I've been obsessed with the Mary Ruth. My hair has grown like crazy. Like, I'm not even gonna hold you to it. And another thing that I've been prioritizing, because I don't eat enough, is getting protein. So I've put myself in a calorie deficit, but I'm also making sure to eat, which is honestly hard for me. I'm not gonna lie, because I guess I just didn't realize how much I don't eat. Like, having to eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I find myself being incredibly full. So I'm actually going to warm up a Factor meal. This is not sponsored, by the way, but I just wanted to just share this with anyone that's like really struggling like in their life, because if you want to fulfill your dreams and stuff, you have to be regulated. And if you want to love on yourself, you have to be regulated. You cannot be allowing your body to be deficient. You can't be neglecting yourself. Like, it's bad. And like, I realized I was doing that so heavily, and I have so much mental clarity. I don't have brain fog because I'm eating enough, I'm taking my supplements, I'm doing what I need to do. So I just want this to be encouraging to someone who is struggling. Like, put down the snacks, put down the food, and actually eat breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Like, your body needs it. I want to show you guys some of the Factor meals that I have. I'm gonna heat one up. I actually got these for me and Luke, and he loves them, by the way. So some of the flavors I got is the spicy white bean lentil ragu in portobello. This one is so good to me. I actually had this one yesterday. They look kind of crazy, but I promise they're so good. I'm not gonna show the thing because it just looks a mess. But it's so crazy because like for 14 meals, it was like $150. When you actually think about how much you spend on groceries and eating out, that's not bad. That's like 14 meals, that's like 2 meals a day, you know? Ooh, that's hot. It's not like anything extraordinary. Like it's not gonna blow your socks off, but it does the job. That's all I have to say. It's like it does the job. So I'm gonna eat, and yeah. It's been a couple of hours later, and I've been watching this show on Netflix called Adolescence. It's insane because it's about toxic male masculinity and whatever. As I'm prioritizing my health and essentially starting over as a person, which I've been talking about, I've been prioritizing going to the gym. I've been doing a lot of hot Pilates and I love it, but I actually got an invitation to join Former Pilates. Whoa! Former Pilates is like super, super exclusive. The classes are expensive as hell. Like the mat Pilates is $60 and then the Reformer is like 90, 80, I don't know, something like that. So I'm excited. It's so funny because it's at the location me and Luke actually got married. So I'm actually going to go ahead and just do my skincare routine because I do not want to go to my Pilates class with makeup on. It's just an absolute, I don't think I'm going to do a full wipe off, but I am going to do my cleansing balm and stuff. I'm going in with the Estee Lauder Advanced Night Cleansing Balm just to remove some makeup because I did shoot some content today. As most of you know, if you don't know, I became an Estee Lauder brand ambassador for Q1, which is like, how? It's a dream come true. I have a lot of goals that I want to set this year. I just think I want to move forward with being authentically myself. I want to focus on becoming my authentic self, having my own authentic voice, and not put too much pressure around it. I just want to be Janell and not have to morph and change who I am. This is like a very ratchet way to do it. I probably should go in, but I just know I'm gonna sweat like crazy in that class. I'm gonna want to come home, shower, all those different things, but this is what the balm looks like. she's been worn a lot, as you can see. This is my this is an electrolyte. It's been life-changing for me. You put it in your water and it dilutes it. It doesn't taste like anything, so it's a good one. What do you think of this electrolyte?
I like it. You want me to do it for you?
Yeah. Can you do it on camera for me so they can see what it looks like?
It's a process, guys. You take it, you pop the top, then you flip it, then you pop the other top.
Thank you, sir. Should probably get going though.
Yeah, you should get going.
Okay, what jacket should I wear with it?
Grass.
Good morning, y'all. I'm really tired today. I'm actually have a brand trip in Houston. So we're driving out to Houston today. That's about a 4-hour drive. It's so weird. As a Texan, I have never spent time in Houston. So we're going to Houston. That's what I'm packing for. I got invited to like a masterclass thing that they're paying me for. The money's great, and I'm really excited. So this brand actually called Innisfree. It's a Korean beauty brand. I'm obsessed with Korean skincare. After that class last night, y'all, I came home, I was so sore, right? Forma Pilates is nice as hell. Like, the classes are expensive, but I was the only person in the class. I basically got a private session. I have not worked out my core in I don't know how long. Y'all, tell me why I popped a rib out of place. So there's actually a day in between. I ended up popping a rib out of place, and then I ended up having to go to my physical therapist to get it popped back into place. So she said that it was like, imagine these are your ribs. She said that one of my ribs are like this. And so she just said to bloop. I feel so much better. Oh no, my battery ended up dying. But what I was saying was I am gonna go back to keep this up, to keep doing this, you know, because it just I want to get in shape. Like, and I feel like I want to be connected to my body, really and truly. I do find myself having moments where the reality of my life hits me. Like, my life is so beautiful, I'm very blessed, but I just think that like when you aren't like attached, when you don't have like a dynamic with family and stuff, it's very lonely. Like, I just have moments where I'm just like, wow, like this is really sad. I feel sad. But we're getting through it, and I feel like getting on a routine and prioritizing and creating art that makes us feel good, like that's important. So like I am excited to go to Houston. I did get my hair done. These are 3 bundles of Russian curly. I literally went to sleep and woke up and it looks like this, so it has not been styled,
But yeah, this is what we're working with. I love it so much. It's so cute, y'all. Like really freaking cute. And yeah, this is a vibe. So I'm actually about to head out for the day. Bye y'all. Have a great, see you soon. I gotta jet, I gotta go. By the way, it is so gloomy in Dallas. Like the weather is crazy. So I'm like, how do I dress for it? So basically I'm just bringing like loungy pants with a cute white t-shirt and like a sweater tied around. We'll see how that pans out. But I hope it'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Hope it's not too cold. I do need to check the weather. But yeah, let's head out because I'm yapping and yapping too much. So let's go.
It's such a huge thing in Korea, and I have to tell the story. Remember I said I was gonna go on my tangent? Okay, so I have this story. It makes me sound very doesn't make me sound good, let's put it that way. So I go to a reunion of people that I went to high school with. I was about to turn 40, and everyone there was either about to turn 40 or over 40. And all people from high school, and I went with a friend. And you see people on social, but you don't really see them in person sometimes. I got there, I looked around, and then I looked to my friend, and I said, "You look no, we're good. I was like, oh my God. And it was very clear who took care of their skin, who did not. Now, when you're in your 20s or even your 30s, sometimes you don't have that perspective, right?
Yeah.
Because you're looking at your mom and you're thinking, well, I don't relate to her.
Yeah.
But you